Hey, brothers, you're listening to Home Bar Happy Hour. We're talking about big booty music. We're talking about volcanoes, and we're talking about bug zappers. Those goddamn critters out there, those flying fucking things. We're getting them this summer. Let's roll, America.
All right, yeah, let's roll. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great, brother. We had a great 4th of July.
Sure
We're hoping
did. It
that
was a
everybody, we're hoping that everybody else out there had a great 4th of July as well.
yes, absolutely. Thank you guys for joining us for happy hour. If you guys are enjoying hanging out with us, please like, subscribe, share, whatever it is, helps us out a lot. Um, but yeah, we had a killer 4th of July weekend down by the lake, boating, tubing, just having a good old time. Ate a lot of food, drank a lot of beer, just had a straight up blast. I'm hoping you had as good of a time as I had, Mike.
Oh, dude, I did have a great time. I had a blast, like no drama. We were just, yeah, we were just living life, man. It was great. I think that's the most I've ever had. That's the most people I've had on my boat so far. And
We
for us,
were
like,
we were packing them in. We were
yeah,
packing them in like sardines on that boat, but it was good.
yeah. Uh, and then meeting just a bunch of people in the Pardo and then rafting off with with that group of people. Got some numbers. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time there. But
Yeah,
there
it was a
was, I
lot of
was like,
fun.
man, dude, where was the Captain Spencer? We were like tied off on his, and I was like, what is this? Where's this mix coming from? And I was like, what's the name of this pod? What is the name of this mix? He's like, oh, it's called Big Booty Mix. And I was like, oh, snap, dude. That will be forever being played on my boat. Like just like an hour long DJ mix of awesome music. And what do they got? I was like looking through it. They have like 21 like 21 hours of big booty papa mix.
Yeah, so just for context, that's a group of DJs, a couple guys named Two Friends. That's their and they're on Spotify, they're on YouTube, and they have these big mixes, big, DJ mixes that are called the Big Booty Mix. I think volume 24 is what we were jamming out to. So yeah, there's a bunch of them. And they're good. They're good DJs. I love a good, electronic dance mix, and it's mixed in with 80s music, and
Yeah.
they're remixing everything from all type of eras and genres and stuff. It was good stuff for sure.
I
But
listened to
yeah, had
volume 13. I listened to volume 13 on the way home. That's a good one.
okay.
I'll
Yeah,
listen to I want to get episode 21 on or volume 21 on there today out in the pool.
okay. Yeah, it's a good day to get out in the pool, man. It's a scorcher out today.
But yeah, how was tubing, Joe? Had you and Sample out there on? I got two tubes here for this, and we're rocking and
So
rolling, man.
that was the first time I'd ever yeah, that was the first time I'd ever been tubing. I didn't grow up in a boating family, so we never did like tubing or anything. And it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. You did beat the hell out of me a little bit, Mike. That first day was a little rough. Uh
I took it easy on
and
you on the second day.
yeah, the first day was great. Had a blast. Ended up on the first day I lost my shorts. So then I had to just let go of the tube to fly back in, because if I didn't, I was just going to be naked the rest of the day. There's no way you're finding those shorts. And then the second time I came off, that was rough. Um, I hit the water in like all all at once. Immediately, water rushed up every orifice in my body. Got a back alley colonoscopy from Lake Cheat. That was a little much. A lot of lake water inside these holes. But yeah, it was fun, man. Hanging on for dear life as you're ripping and tearing that boat around. Yeah, that was good. You didn't get out on the tube. Are you a tuber, Mike, or you just
Oh,
like
I
being
am, but
the driver of the
I
tube?
just I could have probably let Jamie. I could have probably let him do it, but just one more time. It was his first time I at least let a second time on there.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't really let nobody operate my boat, man. It's
Yeah.
it's something that like I said, like I let my brother, I let him, our one buddy, Mario, he's actually the first one that I let operate my boat. And that was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that.
Okay.
Some other guys that have Yamahas, like if you have a Yamaha, I'm gonna let you, like, you know what I mean? So it's just,
Yeah.
it's a little bit. I mean, it's a toy, but it's not a toy,
It's a
so
big piece of machinery, and it's
yeah.
very different driving on water than it is driving on land. But I mean, Jamie flew a helicopter. He could probably operate a boat, right?
Yeah, well, I think I brought it to his, and like, yeah, he could fly a Black Hawk, but I mean, can he drive a semi truck?
I don't know.
You know,
I mean, I can't fly a Black Hawk.
I can't fly a Black Hawk. I know a few of my buddies who were majors and colonels, and they were like, take, like, you know, what throw me in a hat. I never rode in one. You know what I mean? Like, or
Yeah.
or like a PLS, or any of that shit. So it's all different stuff, man. I'm pretty sure if I were to be like, oh yeah, if I could drive a truck, I can operate a boat. I'm pretty sure that would offend a couple Navy guys.
Yeah, probably. But who cares?
Yeah. At the end of the
Good to
day,
drive.
yeah, dude, we had a
I
nice spread, dude. If you left that place hungry, there was something wrong. How about those meatballs, Joe, that I made the first night?
Yeah, those meatballs were sick. I was tearing those bad boys up. That was my breakfast about every day. You also, I mean, you made enough meatballs for, you know, 3 Italian mob families. So we weren't hurting on the meatballs there. So yeah, I stayed pretty active, tried to while I was down there, did, a couple 3 mile hike the first day, 6 mile hike the second day. So I was good to get some meat in after, a nice morning hike. Pulled a tick off me. Be careful with those ticks, everyone. Lyme disease is the silent killer. That's the real one you got to be careful about. But yeah, loved those meatballs. Tore them up. Took some home. They're all gone now. We finished them off between the weekend and today.
Good. That's I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Good food
we
was
had,
had
what do we
by
have?
all.
Burgers, brats, hot dogs, corn on the cob, potatoes, sandwiches, breakfast, barbecue chicken, cold pasta salad. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, deviled eggs. Oh, yo, I hammed down those deviled eggs. She
Yeah,
threw them
deviled
out
eggs
like
are
on. She
tricky.
threw them out on like Friday. I'm like, no, wait, man, give me that shit.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah, deviled eggs they're good, but they're also sketchy, right? You leave it. That's the one thing I don't like about, like, you go to a cookout or a barbecue and there's been deviled eggs sitting out for like 4 hours, and you're like, I don't know
oh
if I
yeah,
trust those
no,
bad boys anymore. You got
yeah,
eggs
I
and
don't fuck with
mayonnaise
any
in
of
there.
that
That'll
unless
curdle pretty quick.
unless they're in a cooler. That's fine, covered. Like they
Yeah,
have the deviled egg containers.
yeah.
But
You need to keep them chilled.
usually if I'm there and there's deviled eggs, they don't last too long. They're
Yeah,
easy,
nothing to
just
worry
like
about
pop 'em
there.
in. Yep.
Yeah.
But speaking of food and stuff, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my one friend, Chef Julia. She made an amazing cake for my dad's 70th birthday. A nice little. She's a great baker. She typically does like smaller treats, like cupcakes and stuff like that. But she can bake anything, and she made this small little cake. It was like a 6-inch diameter. Just a basic buttercream icing with chocolate, and it was phenomenal. She did the
Yeah.
calligraphy writing on it. Um, but yeah, if you ever get a chance, all of our followers, and you're in the Harrisburg area, follow Sweets by Julia on Facebook. So I want to give a quick shout out to her. But yeah, dude, how about this heat wave, bro? Holy
Man,
shit, dude. Are we
Yeah,
ever gonna get rain?
I don't know, dude. Uh, my mother, the sweet woman that she is, uh, while my wife has been a little sick, my mom decided to take up some extra chores around the house, and I appreciate her. But she came up one day with like $400 worth of plants and flowers and stuff from Walmart or wherever she gets them from. And her housekeeper like did our whole front garden. We have like these raised like garden boxes, and I wasn't going to do anything with them this year, but she did all that stuff, put it in.
Oh, that's nice of
And I
her.
was like, yeah, I was like, I appreciate it, Mom. But now it's just turned into an extra chore for me because it's been so friggin' hot all summer long that those bad boys got to get watered every day. And it's like 30 minutes of watering these stupid, plants. Like, ugh, I'm going to go water them right after this today to make sure they don't die. The heat is just killing it. And we have gotten no rain. Like every lawn in our neighborhood is just brown. How's your lawn looking, Mike? How's your house doing? You watering it up down there?
Nope, man. I ain't paying that water bill, bro. I'm like, dude, I got my stuff that's out front is made for the heat. And
Okay.
dude, my lawn looks like Arizona.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, like I can't get under it. It was and then the only stuff that's growing are the weeds. Like how the hell are weeds able to grow and grass isn't? I'll never understand. And
That
plus
is
like
one
the dirt my soil here is it's not great.
yeah. I haven't got too many weeds. That's been the one nice thing is the weeds haven't been popping up too much, at least in my neck of the woods. But
I
yeah,
mean, the good
it,
thing
it has
about it is
been
I haven't
terrible.
cut my grass in like over a month.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
dude.
watering my grass too, so I need to still cutting that once a week or so. But yeah, it's brutal, man. I cannot. Well, I won't say that because I do enjoy the heat. I don't mind at all. Um, I went on a 3-4 mile hike yesterday. I like to get out in the heat. The best thing is you're riding a bike in the heat because then you get a little breeze. You're not exerting as much effort as when you're running or something. I wouldn't go running out
Yeah.
in this, but yeah, get a little breeze on the bicycle and get those steps in for the day.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't know, man. As soon as when I got back, man, I was beat when I got back Sunday night. And I just wanted to chill in the air conditioner and just unwind, relax. And then yesterday I just went to the gym. That was it. And I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna have to do some grocery shopping. So today I got up and went grocery shopping. I'm like, oh my God, it's already 81 degrees and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, ugh.
yeah,
And then yeah, the grocery shop came back, did chores around the house, had to clean the bathroom, had to do the dishes, had to do the laundry, had to run the vacuum, I had to come out here, had to take trash out. Then I got the chance to like just chill out a little bit in the AC. And then yeah, so we're here. So I was like, man, it's fucking hot as hell out here. So but
it
kind of reminds
is.
me of like those fucking volcanoes, bro. It's like hot as lava out here.
It is hot. Hot as volcanoes, Dante's Peak, Joe versus the volcanoes. Are there any other great flicks that feature volcanoes? Those are the only two I can think of.
Yeah, Dante's Peak with Pierce Brosnan and Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones. Those are the only two, and those both came out
Yeah.
the same year, I believe. Uh, yeah, that was so
Okay.
funny. Like fucking a volcano. That always reminded me of you because you were out in LA, and always remind me of like that fucking volcano erupting out there and at the oil. Was that the oil? What
The
is that?
tar
Where the what are
pits,
yeah the tar
La
pits?
Brea. Yeah, La
Yeah,
Brea
the La
tar
Brea
pits.
tar pits.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long time ago when that volcano erupted. Hasn't erupted in a minute. What was the big one? It was a Pompeii, right? Where it like killed
Oh
everyone in that
yeah,
town. Like I mean that was like whatever, back in
yeah.
medieval times or so, or
That was
ancient Rome.
God. That movie was so bad. I
Oh, that
didn't
use was
like it at
terrible.
all.
What
That
a
was a terrible
terrible like
movie.
What a terrible framing device for a movie. Like you're just introducing all these characters that you know are going to die. Like
Yeah.
that's the whole point of the movie. So it's like, why do I want to get attached to any of these characters? Why do I care about their arc? They're just going to die. We know, like historically we're aware of what's going to happen. Yeah, that was a bad movie. Bad concept for a movie. I'm all about true stories, but that one didn't hit the mark.
You brought up Pompeii, and it always reminds me of like Anchorman 2 and that that soundbite that he's like, he puts his foot up there, he's like, feel this leg. Tell me that doesn't feel like a cock. It's like I spent last night ejaculating into a Mrs. Buttersworth bottle. I just ejaculated. What he said he's like, rain down on the peoples of Pompeii with frothy ejaculate. Dude, and like Paul Rudd's like losing his mind laughing.
Yeah.
And Steve Carell's over there trying not to laugh.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was such a hilarious blooper. But
yeah.
you saw Dante's Peak, right?
I don't think I've ever seen Dante's Peak. I don't think
Yeah,
I've
that's with
Pierce
Brosnan. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton.
Oh,
That's basically
okay.
like they based it off of kind of like Mount St. Helens. I mean, they do mention Mount St. Helens in there, but it's just like if there was another Mount St. Helens with a small little rural town parked up against a volcano. And I think that's out there near LA too, but it's up in the mountains.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's a lot of weird geological things going on the west side of the country. Took a long time for us to get out there.
I can't believe like Mount St. Helens is like the only major volcano to ever erupt with that kind of force. And that was like what, back in the 80s?
That was a long time ago. I mean, 40 years or whatever. But
and like you really didn't get that much. You really didn't get that much footage from that. I tried like looking it up. I never really saw too much.
Where maybe that means we're due, you know, maybe that's the next ecological disaster is a volcano.
Well, I certainly hope that it's not going to be Yellowstone volcano because that's like half the country gone.
Yeah, we're in for a bad time if that's what happens.
Yeah, and like also like the earthquake that shook out there in LA.
There's a lot of earthquakes.
Now, when was that? Was that in the early 90s?
Yes. I mean, there's a lot. I'm not sure which one you're. What did that hit? Like,
was that an upper 7 or was that like an 8.1? I don't think there's ever been an 8.1. I think it was like a 7.6 or something. I don't know. That's something I have to look up.
Do not know. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the Richter scale. But in 1960 there was a 9.5 in Chile. I think that's the biggest one. In 1994 there was a 6.7. Yeah, in Los Angeles. Oh wow.
Yeah, and that's the one that brought down the bridges and everything.
Yeah, that'll tear some people up, man. I don't know if you've ever been in an earthquake. I was in a small one when I was out there, and it was I didn't bother me that much. You know, you're just like, oh, that's kind of weird. But some people the one that like was freaking out.
Was that extremely small one that shook from like Washington
Jersey
to New York? Like
yeah.
And it was that really small one. Like I remember I was like standing up and I was like, ooh, what the it was just like real quick and I'm like, what? I thought something was wrong. Like I had like a pinched nerve to my brain or something. I was like, whoa.
That's the weird thing with earthquakes is you don't like really know what it is at first because you're like, what, did a truck hit the building or something? You know, it takes everyone like a minute to figure out what's going on.
Yo, so I did a little bit of research on that little volcano, and I wanted to check. They said like I saw where they dropped the epicenter at, so I was like just curious to see what was up, and it was like up there in northwest New Jersey, and I looked up there and I zoomed all the way in, and if you look there, there's a U.S. Army weapons development facility there.
Oh,
I
wonder
don't
if that
know if
was
that's
just
a
their fault.
coincidence. Yeah, I don't know if that was a
Yeah.
coincidence or if they're, or if that was actually, them fucking with shit. I saw the Stephen King movie, The Mist. I saw that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Setting something off and
Yeah, and they
yeah.
they
Oh man.
released that
Yeah. That
fourth
was.
dimension.
Yeah.
But
Let's hope it wasn't that, man. What like the most depressing ending of every flick? You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
just
I know, right?
horrendous.
That was a depressing flick. But
Just no
let's
redeeming quality to that. But yeah. Move on. What you got
yeah.
for us, Mike?
So I got this. I was like plinking around on Reddit, and I was like, I saw
Uh-huh.
this one girl. Am I the asshole for dumping my boyfriend for buying lingerie for his female best friend as a joke? I'd be yes. No, I mean, like, I support her. Like, I don't blame her. That's kind of
Yeah,
fucking
you are.
weird. I'm like,
That is super weird. You are 100% not the asshole for that. If your boyfriend's buying lingerie for any of his female friends, like that's
and
sketchy
not
behavior.
you. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird too. I mean, even if he is like,
I, I don't know. I mean, yeah, some more context is always helpful, but like, yeah, if it's like maybe a joke, like I don't know if it was like a joke pair of underwear or something, like a pair of granny panties or something. But she specifically says lingerie, so that makes me seem like it's uh, not something as a joke. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's weird. I think your spidey senses tingling on that one are dead on. There's
I
something going on with that
yeah,
friendship, or your boyfriend wanted something to be going on with that friendship, but he's stuck in the friend zone, and he was settling for you, and now
I
you left
I
him, and now he's got no one.
I feel that like his thing was a joke, was trying to be like a like a no, oh, that was a joke. It was like a, you know what I mean? If you were
Yeah,
sincere about it, you'd be like, so I have, like, you know what I mean? Like, or if it's like for Christmas, or you know what I mean? Oh my God, we should get Betty. We should go down. I was like, I should go down to the lingerie store and just get her like some, like, some freaky lingerie for as like to see, you know what I mean, pass it by her to see what she's like. No, that's kind of weird. Yeah, you're right. Trying to be like
yeah,
a joke. You know what I mean? That's the only way
yeah.
you can get
Run
away
it
with it
by
if you're
other
using
people
it long.
first.
Yeah. No, I mean, run it by your significant other. If you're
Yeah,
single,
exactly.
I wouldn't give a shit. Yeah.
Yeah, single's a different story. You don't have other people to worry about. All you got to worry about is you, yourself, and I.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, that's definitely a weird thing for her to have done, not or for him to have done. I wonder how the female best friend took that. If she took it as a joke, or if that's the other side I want to hear. What was her female's best friend reaction? Like, could you imagine if you're dating someone, or if someone gives you lingerie? I guess it'd be weird if someone gave you lingerie anyway. But if someone gave you like a sexual gift and they are in like a committed relationship with someone else, like
Yeah.
that would be weird just on its own. I don't know what I would do. Like, I'd be like, "What are you
Yeah.
doing? Get out of here."
Oh, I'm buying you lingerie next time.
That would be that would be odd on many levels. Yeah.
Oh, you'd open it up just to see Elizabeth's face.
Yeah. Bring a big old
Let's get to
thong
another
out.
one here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go something.
Am I the asshole? My wife wants me to return my sister's wedding gift for us because she thought our siblings' dance was too intimate. So his wife wants him to return their wedding gift that they received from his sister because she thought that him and his sister, their siblings' dance was too intimate. What kind of southern backwoods shotgun Walmart wedding was this?
Yeah.
Like,
I've
the
I've
fuck?
never heard of a sibling dance. Okay, that
I would say like
have
a
you?
like slow dance, like yeah, like I danced with my sister, on a slow, like, because she's my little sister. It's not like, it's not anything crazy. It's, or it's like a nice slow dance. It's like your family. Like it's like dancing
No,
with
no,
your mom.
but yeah, but that's the way they're phrasing it is like our siblings dance. Like you have like a father-daughter dance or something, but I've
Oh
never
yeah,
heard
yeah,
of
yeah.
like the
I don't.
sibling dance that they bring out at. There's never like a
Yeah,
brother and sister dance at a wedding. That's a weird thing. That's a red flag
yeah.
immediately. Uh and
That's some
too
inbred
intimate.
shit.
Yeah, too intimate for a sibling dance. I mean, almost any type of I don't know, man.
That would be
That
like
is
the only
weird.
time is like if well yeah they were married and stuff, but I'm like, oh, what the fuck kind of intimacy was this? Like, I mean, like, what? Here's my thing: was it that it was like intimate, which is fucking disgusting and weird, or two, was it the fact that they just had like it wasn't even announced, like they just had a siblings dance between the two of them, and like for a little bit, and then like the wife is like red flag, nuclear power plant overload, meltdown, crazy jealous, like
The,
that's what
the
I'm saying,
way
like you're
this
fucking nuts.
the way this is like phrased to me is like they're at a wedding and they go, "It's time for the sibling dance," and everyone goes, "Hey, that's not a thing. We don't do sibling dances." And then this brother and sister are dancing with each other, and everyone says, "You definitely don't dance with your sister like that. That's a weird way to dance with your sister."
Yeah, but
Um,
wouldn't somebody have said
Returning the
something at the
sister's wedding
wedding?
gift. I wouldn't say you don't say anything at the wedding. It's their special day. It's a special day between a man, a wife, and a sister.
I'm no,
But
I'm sorry. I'm pulling you the fucking side, and I was like, if that's fucking weird for me, if it's like some Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper shit on the fucking Oscars, like I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, what the fuck, man? What was that?
yeah,
You know, that was fucking weird.
I don't. Yeah, the returning the gift seems weird. I wonder what the gift was. Maybe what if the gift was lingerie?
Who knows,
Maybe.
man? All I know is that you don't take the tag off that motherfucker. You don't return that shit. You fucking turn it back in, fucking get money for it or credits to the store. Get something
Yeah,
else.
you can do that. Yeah, take it back to Walmart. Walmart will take anything. I had a friend.
What if it,
I won't name him. But
what if it
I
was
dude,
a
he used to
go ahead.
this dude back in the day used to go to Walmart and he'd buy iPod, like the big iPods, and he'd take them home, take the iPod out, put a bar of soap in the box where the iPod used to be, and then just go return it to Walmart and have himself an iPod. They don't check nothing over there. Imagine like getting home with your brand new iPod and open it up and you got a bar of zest in there.
Oh, Amazon does that shit too.
Yeah,
Amazon doesn't
wild.
check anything. My
Yeah,
my
you
one
just
buddy,
send
we're not going
whatever
to
back.
mention names because I'm not going to put him out there. But yeah, he's notorious for doing that. But
Uh, I'll
good
tell
thing
you
Jeff
the only
Bezos
time I've
isn't listening to us.
yeah, yeah. Jeff, don't come after us. I'll tell you, the only time I ever did anything similar, I live in a 3-story house. There's a, well, it's 2-story, but there's an attic that's finished. And I bought a window AC unit off of Amazon. And I went, put that bad boy in the window, shut it down, turned it on, shut the window down, turned the AC on, and then went downstairs, was down here in the bar, had a couple drinks, just hanging out, and I'm thinking to myself, about 2 hours later, I'm like, oh, I should go check, see how that AC is doing, see if it's cooled off the attic upstairs. So I go walk up to the attic, look in the window. There ain't nothing in the window. That bad boy fell 3 stories out of the window right onto our driveway.
I'm
I
surprised you
go, I
didn't
look
hear
at it,
that.
dude. It was like Kramer, just like dropping the blinds. Dude, I picked that up. It was like crooked. The whole AC unit was like crooked. I put it back in the box, put it on my front porch, and contacted Amazon and said received damaged, and they took it back.
Good for you.
I mean,
I
what
mean,
else
I
was I
made
gonna do?
I totally made the mistake today when I was at the grocery store. I had to get a bag of ice, and I totally forgot to. It was sitting on the back of the cart down by where you put it. And I totally forgot to scan it. I walked out. I'm like, oh shit. Well,
Well,
I
this
made
is
off with a
mine
free
now.
20-pound bag of ice.
Yeah, you got to steal every
Um,
now and then.
It was unintentional steal. Hey, man, I've returned so much shit on my own and given so many fucking wallets and items back to somebody they drop. I'm pretty sure a little, 20-pound bag of lice isn't going to send me straight to the pits of hell.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay when you get down
Yeah.
there. Be like, hey, it was a mistake. I think
You,
that they'll let that one go.
do you have a Costco or a Sam's or a BJ's? Like, there's buy in bulk. Do you have a membership for that?
I do. I have a Costco membership, and I do
Is
not enjoy going to Costco.
is
What
there
about you? Are
an
you a
item
Costco goer?
you that covered the cost of the membership? Yes, I am a Costco goer. Is there an item
Um,
that you have bought that covered the cost of the membership?
So this is the boring answer, but we have like the little Costco credit card thing or whatever that gives you all the percentage back or whatever. So it's never one thing, but it's an amalgamation of a bunch of products, and then those, and everything you buy ends up covering the yearly membership. What about you, Mike? Is there anything you got that the deal was so
Oh
good you
yeah,
end up?
dude.
Yeah.
No, I just get I'm always buying meat from there. So
Yeah.
I have a $60, like I ended up getting like a $45 gift card, and then now I have a $65 one waiting for me back there. So I'm
That's
just
the whole
going over there and
membership,
I'm
right?
just getting like, yep. And I
What is
get
it, like
the
60 bucks a year or
executive
something?
membership. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Part of the elite
That's the
class,
one.
one
No,
percenter
no,
over
yeah,
here.
that's the 120. That's the 120. Well, dude, I go
Ooh,
over there, I buy so much meat from them for my smoker and shit. I mean, it's worth it in the end.
yeah.
But yeah, what was it? I'm just going over there. I'm buying like buying like a couple packs of ribs. Probably some, yes, definitely some more chicken and some ground beef. Oh, dude. So I've totally given up on frozen patties and I always get them from Costco because now I'm
Mhm.
like just giving up on them because I'm just like I just miss like the fresh beef patties. So what I'm going to be doing is I got a burger press on the way, and I'm just buying ground beef from whoever, and then I'm just going to be doing my own burger patties and freezing them.
Yeah, you should,
That's
man.
I'm just going to do that instead of like buying them from somebody else.
Yeah, like those Bubba burgers are fine. They're okay, but nothing beats like a real, just straight
Yeah,
ground beef 80/20 burger that you make up. I like to toss an egg in with, 2-3 pounds of ground beef or whatever, help it stick
I mean,
together a bit,
man,
add some extra
I'm just going to
protein.
be I'm just going to season it up. I'm going to season them up with onions and garlic and pepper and salt and mix it all up like I do a meatball, and then just get my electronic scale out and do like 4-ounce portions. So that's like a quarter-pound burger. Maybe I'll do some
Hmm.
half-pound burgers, some 8-ounce burgers, and
Yeah.
then dude, this actually comes with burger. It's actually coming with burger wax paper, which is not a big deal. Like
Oh,
just buy wax paper and just cut it and just spend the time just with a circle razor blade
yeah.
and just do them like by the bushel, like double them all up, triple or whatever, just stack up all that paper and just do a roundabout. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
even be perfect, like just square them up or whatever, who cares? But
Yeah, make
yeah,
them
so
make
that's
them
what I got on
square
my way.
patties
So
like Wendy's.
yeah, so the rest of the time, well, no, the burger press is round.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to start doing. But yeah, definitely I do. I buy like brisket from them, brisket, ribs, pork shoulders, seafood, beef. Yeah, name it. Steaks. I enjoy all their stuff. Like I never have a problem, especially when I got like the family comes over, or if I have a party or something like that. Dude, it's definitely worth it. If it's just like me,
Yeah,
I'd prefer to go to a butcher.
they're good for groceries, and they're great for $1.50 hot dogs. Those
Yeah.
it's like $1.50 for a hot dog and a Pepsi. That's the only reason I go, just to get. I'm like a kid. I let my wife go do all my shopping, and I go eat a hot dog and have a Pepsi. I just,
And
man, walking
hang
in
out
there,
the yeah,
dude,
hang out
walking
the
in there, it's just like a casino. There's no uh you know, easily accessible exits. There's no clocks. All the lights are real bright. And people are just weird at Costco. Everyone thinks they're better than everyone else because they shop at Costco. I don't know, man. I do
Dude,
like I like the
that's not even
groceries. You
my
get your
thing.
meat there, it's great. But what's your thing?
My pet peeve of the place is like people who like you're in an aisle. Like if you're going slow, stay in the fucking right side of the goddamn aisle. Don't take it up. Or if you're going slow with somebody, stay to the right. It's like being on the highway. No concept, no self-awareness. Like just blocking the whole aisle. Yep, no problem. Don't mind us, Just somebody sitting there, just move around them, then go back over. What's the big deal? And if you're in the aisle
Yeah.
and you're like picking out clothes and stuff like that, move into the inside of the aisle with your cart and then just walk around. Like, dude, there's a lot of people that go in and out of there. And if you're going in there with like a whole tribe of family, like don't have them all like gathered around, the t-shirts, look at a t-shirt when everybody else is standing there watching you look at a t-shirt. It's like, get the hell out of the way. That's my only
Right.
thing about it. And then when
Yeah.
it's like
Other people are here to shop.
yeah, and then there's like a free for all. It's like it's like Mario Smash Brothers trying to get to the cash registers. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God.
I will say Costco at least is pretty efficient with their checkout lines. They have like someone that's bagging, someone that's doing everything. They
Well,
keep that running pretty well. But
you always gotta have somebody over there to direct people because everybody's just like, like, dude, like, look, there's like 10 registers open. Move, like, you're not stuck to this one. Move down. Move to these other ones.
Yeah.
Like, spread it out. Get this line down. And then when it's
Yeah.
like everybody, you're heading to the exit and everybody's like getting their stuff checked out, they're like, two lines. Like, separate the lines, man. Just get into a fucking line. Everybody's just like so
do it.
afraid. I'm like, dude, just do it. I mean, I'm
Just
not the
do
one
it.
that's like, if I'm all in the back, yeah, just do it. Go and do it. Do it. But yeah, that's my thing. That's kind of almost like a beef time report, but we got some beef time coming up. Bug zappers, bro. If you don't have an electric bug zapper, like you didn't grow up in the 80s, probably. Bug zappers are the best. I have one, and it's like cheap entertainment. So I'll be sitting out here at the bar at night, and I have that zapper on, and man, do I catch some big juicy ones, man. And they hit that, it's like you could smell it. I'm like, oof. That's like, it smells like burnt skin, dude. It's just like something's in there just
smell
cooking.
that protein cooking.
There's you got like one or two little ones like that like a pop. Then you get one that's like clutches on there, and it's like, dude, the lights dim in the place. Like it's like they're running the green mile. Like I'm like, I remember Downey was here. I remember Downey was here the one time, and he was sitting there along the windows, and I caught one, and he was just like looking over. Like, I want one so bad. I was like, dude, they're the best. Like they're just like hitting some. Ooh, that's a juicy one, juicy. But
yeah,
do you ever have bug zappers or anything?
I don't. I have like some little thing from Home Depot. Now that we're talking about it, I want to get a bug zapper. I just want to get one of these bad boys to hang out. I think so too. I think that's a good idea. I have this little thing from Amazon that's supposed to like put out, or from Home Depot, it's supposed to like put out a scent. But yeah, I think I need the zapper. Just a real big boy to get them all, tear them up.
Dude, let them ride the lightning, man. I remember, like, I hate bugs so much. Do you remember when those super hornets were, a big thing? Was that like 2 years ago?
Oh yeah,
and
the super hornets.
I thought I had the super hornets here because these fucking hornets were enormous, and I'm like, I hit their nest. This is before I got the siding done and the soffit and the roof and everything. So I like got like that, 20-foot spray shit because I'm not gonna be around when those motherfuckers come out of their nest. So I like really gunned that nest and they were like flying around. Well, then I killed like a couple of them, and then I take string and then I just tie it off a little bit around their neck, and then I just fucking stapled that fucking string right next to the window, and I had like 5 of them lined up like what is it? The Dark Knight Rises when he hung those fucking soldiers up on the bridge. I'm like, tell your friends, you're not welcome here.
Just let them know.
Dude, I did that, and then that was like, and I also sprayed the nest. But yeah, I haven't seen a super hornet since, man.
You know,
I mean,
a
obviously,
trick. This is something I heard. So apparently, hornets are very territorial. So they won't like infringe on another hornet's territory. Like within 200 yards, they won't build another nest. So if you buy like a fake hornet's nest, put one up in your front yard, put one up in your backyard. Apparently, hornets will see it and they won't build their own nest, which is interesting.
I also heard that the hornet, like the super hornets, are there to kill the wasps. They
That is
only
what
go
they
after
do.
wasps.
Yeah, they don't go after you. They're wasp killers, killer
Good.
bees, just like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, well, they picked the wrong fucking house to build a fucking nest in. If there's, yeah. Oh, dude, there was the other thing too. I was like, well, you guys all went to bed, and I was just like, just enjoying. I think was it Saturday night or was it Friday night? I think it might
You
have
got
been
to tell
Friday
me.
night when everybody went to bed, and I was just like, just relaxing, having a cup cold ones, just a cup cold suds. You know what I mean? Just
Hmm.
relaxing, got the music turned down low, just enjoying the peaceful night and stuff like that. And I'm like standing there, and all of a sudden, a fucking like I was like, was that a bird? It was fucking bats, dude. Bats like flying around. I'm like, oh shit. It reminded me of the great
Yeah.
outdoors. If I opened up that door, a bat would have flew in and it came downstairs. Oh my god, there's a fucking bat in
Oh
the
man.
place. And all of us, we would
Yeah.
have ran out. And like, well, Jamie or Joe, we're gonna have to go in and get you and I like all strapped up with like broomsticks and fucking lampshade hats and stuff to go in there and kill the bat.
Yeah, I did see a couple of them Ozzy Osbournes flying around, and I don't fuck with those things, man. Those guys, they carry
They're
rabies, right? There's
yeah,
no
but
cure
they
for
they
rabies.
they'll stay away from you. Like they don't want to be around you. They just want they're there to kill. They're there to eat like the mosquitoes and the bugs.
I have
That's what
heard
they
that. I heard
feast.
they're helpful, but still, ain't
Yeah,
about that. Ain't about that life.
I mean, like as long as they're not like hanging out there and underneath the roof there on the deck, like or
That's what they
building
do,
nests
Mike. They
anywhere.
sleep up. They sleep upside down. They would just be hanging there. Well, they sleep in
Yeah,
like
I'm not gonna.
caves, right? Is that why they're up there in West Virginia? Is there a lot of
Yeah.
caves up there?
Yep. Yeah. There
Yeah.
is. I thought there's a cave somewhere around there, but then they hang out in trees too.
Do
There's
they
I
just
got
hang
bats out.
upside down in trees?
There's a few bats out here somewhere. I see them at night, but they're
Interesting.
I see them flying around. Yeah. What was it? Was Jack Nicholson said? He's like winged creature at the night seeks this. I forget what he says. Bob Mask, and that's when he puts on the mask. That's when he's flying around with that jet, the bat
Yeah.
jet. Come on,
Yeah.
come on, you gruesome son of a bitch. Come to me. Come on. He pulls out that fucking goddamn
Yeah.
20
The
inch
long
barrel
boy
fucking pistol. Such a great
just
movie.
taking a shot. That was great. Great representative. There's been a lot of good Jokers, but Jack Nicholson's definitely one of the all-time greats for sure.
Yeah. And it's just because of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna do a little short episode today. Where are
Yeah.
we at here? Oh yeah, we're hitting great time. So we're gonna get right into beef time. So beef time, and this goes off of what we were talking about. Joe and I being down there, and we went to Walmart on Wednesday, and Walmart always attracts some of the worst of society. Like it doesn't matter where you're at. Like I don't know a Walmart anywhere that I walk into and there's like decent people walking around. There's always somebody that blows my mind. Like, how the fuck did you roll out of bed in that? Or like, you know what I mean? Remember when we were down there and you were like, oh my God.
Dude, I thought like the Walmarts in West Philly were home to some unsavory creatures. But walking around a Walmart in West Virginia, dude, there was a bitch walking around with lingerie shorts and no shoes, just like living her life shopping in the food aisle. I'm like, what are you like, ma'am? You know you're in public, right? Like you're aware that you're not in your home. Put on some real pants. Put on a
Uh,
minimum of flip flops. Like, what are you doing? There was
The
a
people
dude
that
in there
come,
with a wife beater that was yellow. It looked like he had rolled in nicotine. It was
ugh,
disgusting. And that is just like, yeah, Walmart are just, it's just filled with these people. And I have like friends that are like, oh man, I don't shop at Target because Walmart's cheaper. Man, I will gladly pay an extra $15, $20 on my bill to not have to deal with the caliber of people that frequent, at the very least, a West Virginia Walmart. Sorry, you have guys have a
oh,
beautiful state,
dude,
but your Walmarts are
yeah.
absolute trash.
You haven't seen, if you think that that was bad, you haven't seen shit yet. I remember we go up to this Walmart up there at northwest Pennsylvania, up there in Clarion and Bear Country, and man,
Yeah.
I always see some of the most, they're the best, the best, Jerry, the best of the country folk that come out there, and I just shake my head like some of these women that come out there, man. I'm like, holy shit! Did somebody let the cattle farm loose? Like, oh my god! And then like and then
Yeah.
it's like a clown show. It's like a circus. It's like all like everybody's got like different colored fucking hair, purple, red, orange, like all this different shit. Like their makeup's like running down their face. Like they're wearing pajamas. They're, you know what I mean? Like it's like 7 o'clock at night. They look like they just came out from like smoking meth. Like and then it's not
Probably
even that.
most
And
of
then you
them
come to
did.
the city, and then there's like my Walmart right over here. Like they got like so many police cameras and shit up. That place is they had like the crime there is out of control. Like they're always shoplifting. There's always people trying to steal cars, steal people's shit, armed robbery. It's fucking out of control. Like that's where police need to be set up, is at Walmart. Like, dude, they could catch so many fucking country meth heads and dealers and in the city, like dealers and like, dude, like they just attract the basically like, hey, honey, we just got our welfare check, man. You want to go get some lobster and maybe some new underwear from Walmart? Let me hit this. Let me get this fucking meth, man. Or is that crack? I don't even know what it is. Don't ask me. But yeah, dude,
It's
Walmart's.
they're pretty similar.
But there are some, now don't get me wrong, there are some good Walmarts out there, some decent Walmarts where you have civil people. So it's not like it's just I never get it. I'm like, dude, you go in there, it's like a superstore. You get everything you want in there. I mean, that's good, but I mean, it's not like they're giving shit away for free. I mean, like
I
I
mean,
go to Walmart, I could
it's a
try
lot
some
cheaper.
serious dough.
Walmart, yeah, Walmart does keep prices cheap. But they also like sell cheaper quality products than what you get. Like you see a Samsung TV at Walmart, like those Samsung TVs are made specifically for Walmart. You can't like get that Samsung TV on Samsung.com. It's a weird business they got. It works for them. And you're right. I'm sure there are good people. I've shopped at Walmart and I like to think of myself as a good person. But
I just transferred all my
there's
Walmart
also
shit.
just
I just transferred all my Walmart shit. If it's not groceries, like I just transferred all my shit over to Amazon. I just buy my shit off of Amazon, get it delivered to me. Don't have to waste gas. And then if I need to go grocery shop, and I have like specific giants that I go to, and also like I go to butchers. I prefer like fresh meat, fresh veg, but you got to do
yeah.
what you got to do, you know. But
Yeah, that's true.
hey,
You
that's
got to
all
give
I got.
Jeff Bezos a little bit more money.
Yeah, man.
That's
Hey, that's all I
that's
got
all
today,
for me
Joe.
too. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we did another episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out at happy hour. And again, make sure like, subscribe, whatever it is, helps us out. Leave a comment if there's anything you guys want to hear, want us to talk about, and we'll see you next time.
And hey, brothers, keep it real, man. Motley Crue, live on the wild side because it is just fucking hot in America this week.